What's going on, my YouTubers in YouTube land? How y'all doing today? I'm starting this channel for a couple different reasons. The main reason is motorcycles and the love that I have for motorcycles and my fellow motorcycle riders. Whether you own a crotch rocket, cruiser, trike, it don't matter. We all share the same passion and love for bikes. Let me introduce myself. I'm Prep. I'm right out of a city next to Chicago. So I mean, we got a bunch of riders this way. Of course, we got a huge amount of riders in Chicago. I've started riding my first real legit motorcycle when I was 15. I'm 31 now, so I got some years in. The first bike I rode was my uncle's. Actually, it was his Ducati Super Sport 900. I think it was 95 V-twin. You know, for my Ducati riders out there, the V-twin, y'all know all about that. It was sweet. It spoiled me, because my first official bike that was mine was a old Honda VFR in the worst condition it could be in. The thing didn't even start when I got it. Fairings were all off of it, and it was all bad. But to me at the time, it was a nice bike. I think I traded a car or something for it. I can't remember how I got that thing. But yeah, that was the first one for me. We got it running finally after a lot of work, and it was all right. I think I ended up selling it to my buddy, and then I got what was it? CBR after that. 03 CBR RR, which was that bike was wicked. I like that. I have several bikes since then. A few different CBRs, a whole bunch of Gixxers. I had probably maybe 6 or 7 Gixxers. They all been around the same year, 06, 07s. I love those bikes. Probably one of my favorite bikes. Probably my favorite bike of them all is the Gixxer. For a few different reasons, which I'll go over in later videos. They have a couple R6s, which were decent too. What was it, about 2 years ago? I'm 31. When I was 29, it was when I actually got my first leader bike. I rode them before. A couple of my buddies had them, but I bought my first one when I was 29, and that was a Kawasaki ZX-10R. It was a 2011, which I got a story about that. That bike was ridiculous fast, and I don't even know why. Well, I do know why I got it, which I'll tell you in the story in my later videos. But yeah, so I mean, I had quite a few different bikes. But I remember when I was young, I had to be in middle school. I was probably about 12 or so. And I swear it was a music video or something I watched. I thought it had to be some kind of Rough Rider video, but today I cannot find that video to save my life. But I remember hearing this song, and I come out and start watching the video while I'm getting ready for school, and they had this particular motorcycle, I guess you could say, with the Rough Rider decal on it. It was crazy. From that day, I had to have it. I wanted this thing so bad. Of course, then we talking 2001, 2002. We had the internet, but it was for those of you who are around the same age as me, you know about the old AOL, dial-up, slow motion. So it wasn't like we can just hop on like today and Google and figure out what us and stuff like that. So when I seen that particular bike, I couldn't really research it to find out what the hell it was or whatever. So, but I knew I wanted it. I had to have it. Years down the road, I seen this particular bike again, which I think I was in high school at this point now. This movie Biker Boys came out, and I seen this particular bike again. And now, at this point in time, we got Google and all this other fancy stuff. So I was able to research and find out who made it, what the cost was, and all this and other. So I was able to research it and track this bike down. Uh, One thing, when me and my wife got married, well, before we got married, I always promised her. She hated me being on two wheels, and I always promised her when I was 30, I would do just that. I'll stop riding and get off two wheels, and you know, so on and so forth. But I knew that would be very difficult for me to do. You know, growing up with bikes and being around bikes, thanks to my uncle all my life, it became a part of me. So it was difficult to do, and I knew it was only one machine out there that could get me off two wheels. And if I couldn't get this machine, there's no way I could get off two wheels. That was a promise I probably wasn't gonna be able to keep. So about 2 months ago, I took delivery of this particular machine, and I would just show y'all, man, and go from there. So give me a second, I'll show y'all. So here she is, YouTube. Here's what we got delivered. The T-Rex Rep has the Hayabusa 1300cc motor in it. All the Hayabusa components, such as like the turn signal controls and cluster, which I'll show you right now, came out of I think it was a 2011 Hayabusa. The motor and all the components came out of that. I have done nothing really to this machine since I bought it. Biggest things that I did was the stereo, which I'll show you, the Yoshimura full exhaust system, and that's about it. Here's the stereo. Just use the iPad, got the amplifier behind it, and from the amplifier I ran the auxiliary cord, which you see here, which goes directly to the iPad. Pioneer speakers, which are halfway decent. I got my speaker covers off right now because I'm going to put some Rockford Fosgate speakers in there, which I'll probably be making a video of that. I got some LED lights going around, blue and white, that I did. That's about it. Let's see. It came with the fire extinguisher thing. I like it, so I left it on there. Got the Gibby bags on there for storage. I'll show y'all the inside of those if y'all want to know what they look like. It's not that much space. I mean, it's a decent amount of space. I shouldn't say that, not that much. I got a whole bunch of junk in there, but that's what it looks like on the inside. What else? I'll show y'all a little closer on the inside of it. 6-speed sequential, still set up like a motorcycle. We got the controls up here. One controls, this you used to control the horn. This one controls the ignition. This one controls the fan. And you'll see when I go to fire it up, the fan runs as soon as you turn this ignition on. You can hear it run constantly. So unless you flip that switch, but you don't want to do that and start riding because you will overheat. I keep this on all the time. Detachable steering wheel. Just make sure if you detach that when you put it back, make sure you hear that click. Otherwise, might be trouble if you go to turn or something. Oh, steering wheel, come on. I'll show y'all the front side of it. So that's what it is, man. I'm looking for ideas, y'all input, man. Let me know what y'all think. So I know it's a lot more I could do to it, so y'all let me know. Give me some ideas of what I should do next. I do know this winter I want to add air ride suspension on it, and I want to add a turbo kit. Those are my two main goals this winter, to knock those out. But let me know what y'all think. What else I should do to it? Just comment below, and I appreciate it. Like I mentioned earlier, it's this vlog is gonna be motorcycles, and we go do entrepreneur talk. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I do a lot of real estate, and I also day trade through the week. I do penny stock trading. So we go touch on those two subjects. We go touch on all that. So just let me know y'all thoughts and everything. Let me know if y'all have specific questions about this T-Rex. because I know when I was looking to buy one, I'm looking at YouTube videos. There's plenty of them out there, but most of the ones that's out there on YouTube, the guys are just doing like a walk around and showing what they added on, letting the T-Rex run, which is all that is cool. I got a lot of ideas from them guys, such as using the iPad for the stereo, but I was at that time I was looking for more in-depth information, like on how did it ride on the roads, how fast did it go, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna cover, you know, in my videos for the next person who's looking to get a T-Rex or try it. So we go touch on all that. I did want to show y'all in the back here. I added 2 LED strips, which are red, to substitute for my brake lights, which the brake lights still work, but I want to eliminate all this. So that's why I added these. But now I need to figure out how to add some yellow ones on here somewhere to substitute these turn signals. So then I can take all this crap off. Then I'll make another license plate bracket. That's no big deal. But I don't know if I just should do little short strips of yellow right here, or I don't know. So if y'all got any ideas, let me know on that. And also I got these 2 holes that I got to get filled and painted. These are from a spoiler that came on this thing, which I hated. So as soon as the 18-wheeler dropped that off in my driveway, that was the first thing that I tore off, is the spoiler, which is somewhere in my garage now. So let me fire it up real quick for y'all. We'll do a cold start. I haven't ran in a couple days. Oh, got my ignition that fast. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a Hayabusa within your steering exhaust. Nothing special. So make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know what y'all want to see. Let me know y'all questions. I'll be sure to answer them. Like I said, I'll be posting more videos of us riding, and also of what it looks like lit up at night. If y'all want to see anything else,